Hello, Rachel. Here we are once again in my room in Saskatoon. You know, I have to hand it to you, university is just not fun. College was fun. College I can acknowledge as a fun place, but university is bullshit. I mean, like, it's not so bad. Like, it could be a lot worse, I know, but it's like, okay, don't get me wrong. I like my classes for the most part. I mean, stats is a lot of fun. Stats, I just naturally like math and making graphs, and that's all fun, and I'm fine with that. And bio's fine. I mean, like, it's biology, it's not hard. I'm fine. But chemistry is starting to really piss me off. I've never been bad at chemistry, but there are just so many things that you have to know and remember, and so many things can go wrong if one little detail's off, and it's just, I'm a little riled up today. I'll be honest with you, I'm not happy. Drama's fun though, and psychology's not bad. I just finished a 13-page paper for psychology, but it came pretty easy to me because it was just writing about death. Just all things death, and you know, it was fun, so. And let me tell you something. Just great things happen here. You know, you can really rely on people in this city to do their job. Really, you can. If you hadn't already known, the Saskatoon Transit is under a lockout right now because they want to get paid more and the city doesn't want to pay them more. So they're like, okay, we're just not gonna run the buses anymore. People rely on you to get everywhere, okay? People like me who, first of all, don't know anyone in the city. I literally don't know a goddamn person in this city. Second of all, I have no car, no other mode of transportation. I live by the exhibition grounds, which is like 40 minutes south of the university. I can't pay for a cab every day to get me to school. That's ridiculous. That's just too far. So what did I do? Well, I went to Canadian Tire and I bought myself a bicycle. $300 later, I have a brand new mountain bike and I'm biking to school now. Now just imagine me. You know me. You know how I feel about forced exercise and feeling like I have no other option. Biking. I bike to school. You know, and I swear to you, it is uphill both ways. I'm not even kidding. It's rough. And it is a 40-minute bike ride. To and from. Both ways, 40 minutes. It's like, by the end, might as well have stepped out of the shower. I'm so drenched with sweat. And my legs hurt. And I'm angry at the world. I had to change my clothes like 3 times a day just because I put so much sweat into them. It's disgusting. Oh. And it's been going on for a week now. The lockout happened last Saturday. So for a week, I've been biking to wherever I need to go. And it is so hard. So yeah. Just great. Things are great. But there are some good things that are happening. Like, for example, I'm rewatching Heroes, you know, the TV show. Which is great because I don't think I remember watching the first few seasons. Like, I think before, when I watched them as they were being aired on television, I hadn't seen the first few seasons. I was just watching them as they came on. So now I get to know, like, all the backstories and stuff, and it's pretty great. And there are so many pretty people in that show, too. Guys and girls. Honestly, at this point, it doesn't even matter to me. Everyone's attractive now. Like, I can't even pinpoint a sexuality for myself. I'm just, here I am. But honestly, like, the guy who plays Peter Petrelli, his name is Milo Ventimiglia. Oh my god. Rachel, oh my god. And then this one guy, like, goes into the future and, like, Peter has gone through so much that we don't know about, and he's got like a scar on his face, and he wears this like big black trench coat, and he just walks around like, I'm gonna freaking kill you right now. Oh, that got to me so bad. I started giggling like a little girl, like, you could tell like he had like, just the damage. The damaged ones is, And there's another woman. Her name's, the actor is Ali Larder, and she plays one girl, but she has a split personality, so we're like two characters. So Jessica and Nikki Sanders is the characters' names. She's so freaking pretty. Oh my god. I can't, like, I knew from watching the show before, like, I knew I was attracted to her. She's so pretty to me. Oh my god. Every time she comes on screen, I'm like mesmerized by her beauty. And I was at the mall yesterday and I got some CDs. I'm very happy about it. Lately, I have been completely addicted to Little Mix. I don't know if you can see this. Little Mix. They're the British girl band that one of them is engaged to Zayn. Like, they're gorgeous. And their voices are... it just gives me just so much hope for the future. You should listen to, well, Salute is one of my favorites. It's like so empowering for women. I just feel like I'm ready to step on everyone by the time the song is over. And I also like Good Enough. It's a really slower song, but I really like how they sound. They do a lot of harmonizing and it's perfect. They all sound perfect all the time. Oh, and then I also got like, because they have like a deal thing where like 2 for $25 or whatever. So I found the Spice Girls greatest hits, and that just made my day. I took a look at my exam schedule kind of for midterms and everything, and all my midterms are grouped over the Thanksgiving weekend. So like before and after that weekend. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Who? Why? So I can't come home for Thanksgiving, obviously. Like, I can't be expected to study for like 5 midterms and then... No, it's not happening. Unfortunately. I'd love to come home for Thanksgiving. I'd also love to come home for your birthday. But that's probably not gonna happen because look how far away I am and look at all the shit I have to do. So... I'm sorry. Just know that I will be thinking of you all day, probably all week even. I always think of you anyway, so it won't be any different, but I don't know. There's not really much to say other than the fact that I too am forlorn and morose, all those things that you said. I'm there with you. This sucks. You can just, like, physically feel the tuition coming out of your bank account. Like, it hurts. Go to school, kids! Well, I joined a club. I joined the pre-vet club. There's a thing called the pre-vet club. There's a lot of people in it, too. There's a lot of people that want to be vets. And I'm like, no. You don't get to do what I want to do. I'm just really bitter towards people that have, like, similar... goals as me, I guess, because it feels like they're gonna beat me somehow and like I'll miss out because of them. I don't think I will, but if we all got into the program, like if hands down all of us were guaranteed a spot, I would not be bitter towards them. But because it's a competition now, it's like only 20 of us will get in. It's on. It is on. Like Donkey Kong. Anyways, the good thing is I realize we only have 2 months left of classes. That's exciting. We made it through an entire month. And, you know, just keep on keeping on. That's the way you gotta do it. Oh, another thing that just came to mind. I was on the radio, which shouldn't really come as a surprise because I live with a radio host. But, so basically because of the lockout, the radio station was giving people rides to school and to work and stuff like that to promote the station. And so because I'm living with one of the hosts, he kind of just set up the ride for me. So the main hosts in the morning called my cell and they were like, okay, So just pretend like you don't know us or anything. You're just calling in asking for a ride, even though we're definitely gonna give you one. I was like, oh, okay. And they started recording me and they started asking me questions like, oh, so what are you gonna do now that the lockout happened and blah, blah, blah. And then I listened later and they put me through on the radio. I was on the radio. It was, I mean, a little deceitful, but it worked in the end. So that was fun. And another thing, there's just things that are coming to mind now. I signed up to volunteer this summer for a month in South Africa with a sanctuary with cats. And I'm very excited about it. It's a pretty expensive trip, but I mean, you can fundraise for it, so yes, I will give you more details on that if you wish, but I'll probably be doing that this summer. Sometime in the summer, I'm not sure, but it's 4-week program, and I'm excited. Anyways, I love you. Hope you have a good week. Hope you liked this video. I'm angry. I know you're angry. Let's be angry together. I love you so much. Goodbye.